This is water from Justin Rhodes' well, the infamous, tasty Justin Rhodes' well. Hi guys, welcome to Blackpackhomestead. My name is Marella. My husband and I homestead here in the beautiful mountains of western North Carolina on a little less than an acre. We raise meat rabbits, we raise quail for eggs and meat, and we also have a laying flock of chickens, and when we have too many roosters, we harvest them for meat. We grow a lovely vegetable garden and a fall garden in the fall. This is currently the summer garden, and we have a few plots around the homestead where we have little garden patches. Since we live on such a small space, we try to, use as much of it as we can and still have enough grass for the animals. So, I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time yesterday. So, you may ask, exactly what did you do yesterday? I was invited to Justin Rhodes' house as a premium member of Abundance Plus to, how can I say this? Help him with his chickens. And I met a lot of folks that came out to help Justin with his chickens. And a lot of folks from as far away as Wisconsin, as close as South Carolina, and me in western North Carolina. We had a great day. I did get to take some pictures. I did not video. I was not really there to vlog. I was there to help take care of some chickens. So you may be like, how did you get to go help Justin take care of his chickens yesterday? Well, I applied to help take care of Justin's chickens yesterday. And I had this opportunity because I'm an Abundance Plus member, and that's one of the perks of being a member of Abundance Plus. So I'm so thankful I did that, because otherwise I wouldn't have had that opportunity. I'd like to take this time to thank all of you guys that came over here to the Blackpackhomestead. I'm gonna cry. I want to thank all you guys that came to the Blackpackhomestead from Justin Rhodes' video today. I greatly appreciate you. You are welcome here. We, do a lot of gardening. We do a lot of chicken keeping. We do rabbits, quail, and we love to make videos. My chronic illness, Crohn's disease, and I have a couple of other autoimmune diseases as well. Sometimes I'm not able to video due to my chronic illness, which is Crohn's disease. And so my husband has to do a lot of it. So you'll see a lot of him doing the chores. He really is the workhorse of our farm. The garden, Chris says that that's my thing, but I'm like, you know so much more about this than I do. He's taken horticulture, and, at our high schools here in the South, they have an opportunity to go an agricultural tract, and that's what he did. And so he has so much knowledge. But he's always taking care of the animals, so I'm the one that plants seeds. Because for some reason that's easier than carrying buckets of water. Yeah, it's easier. Speaking of water, this water came from Justin Rhodes' homestead. This is Justin Rhodes' well water. And if you've been watching Justin since the Great American Farm Tour, you will know how good their well water tastes and is. I have to have a sip now. Ah, so yummy. Because Rebecca had a hard time dealing with not having good well water while they were on that 10-month tour of all 50 states. And so, if you got to go back in 2018 to the Great American Farm Tour premiere at Hickory Nut Gap Farm, you would have got to drink this well water, because was the beverage, which was awesome, because I was so looking forward to tasting this awesome well water. So I had drank my sad bottled water, and I needed a refill, so I got some of their water, and oh my goodness, it's just like I remembered it. So tasty, so tasty. So before I left, I filled my bottle, and when I got home, I put it in the fridge. So yes, this is water from Justin Rhodes well, the infamous, tasty Justin Rhodes well. Yes, so there you go, my Justin Rhodes water. Anyway, I had a great time. I'll insert pictures throughout all this because I just took pictures with my phone and all that good stuff. But yeah, I had a great time. I was totally fangirling. I got lost on the way there. My GPS started taking me to some place that I had no clue. I was like, this is not the direction to his house. So I text him because that's another perk. If you're a premium member, you get his text number to ask questions. So I text him and I'm like, I am lost. GPS recalculating. So I got there probably about an hour late. That's sad. But Justin was like, you missed the lesson. But that's okay. You know, have you taken care of chickens before? And I'm like, yes, I've taken care of chickens before. And he goes, well, jump in wherever you feel comfortable. So that's exactly what I did. I jumped in, got straight to work, met some awesome gentlemen. I was the only girl. That makes me special, special in my own way. Okay, it's enough musical interlude. So yeah, I was the only chick, which I'm cool with that. I can talk to anybody. I can even talk to a chicken, and I don't even speak their language. But yeah, I met some great, awesome guys. And if you watched Justin's video, and that's how you got here, you got to see those guys too. And you'll see a few of them in the pictures that I've got in here. So yeah, it was great. I got there at like 8:30, and I think I left at like 4:30. And I was wiped out. I was so tired. My ankylosing spondylitis, my weird arthritis was like, you stood up all day. And my kidneys were like, you need to drink more water. And my eyeballs were like, go to sleep, you know? So that's what I did. I came home. Chris had went over to his mom's house. His sister and one of his brothers is in because, you know, as I told you in the last video, his dad was having surgery, and he's came through the surgery great. And he's, of course, in the hospital now recovering. And so please continue to pray for him. And thank you for praying for me while I was at Justin's, so I didn't like make a fool out of myself by crying or jumping around and dancing like I do in my garden or like I just did a minute ago. Because normal adults don't do that, I don't think. But then again, what do I know? So yeah, I had a great time, but I didn't get lost on the way back. And when I got home, I had a text from Justin, and he said, well, it looks like you made it. You know, thanks for coming. And I'm like, yep, thanks for texting back. So it was a great time getting to meet a bunch of people that are into the same thing I'm into. And a lot of Christian good folks and just folks from all over. I just really enjoyed it. And what I really enjoyed probably the most is the in-between times when, you know, there's just time the camera wasn't rolling and we were just talking. And I just enjoyed that because I just felt right at home, like I'd known Justin my whole life. And these guys that I just met today, you know, we were sharing our stories and sharing about, you know, there are a lot of sick people, the people that got sick and then turned to homesteading to heal, much like I did. So we talked a lot about that. And so just the fellowship was amazing. I haven't been to anything like that ever as a homesteader because usually I can't afford it. Or I'm sick, you know. But yeah, that is the Justin Rhodes, taking care of chickens. Yeah. Well, the other thing I've got planned for this video is I'm going to go check the squash and see if we got any squash to harvest. We'll leave you with a picture of my baby chickens. Justin Rhodes well water. Crowbar. Bammin'. There's Turgasso. And up here the silky hens. So there they are, the blackpack chickens. Chickens. Justin Rhodes well water. Good to the last drop. Okay folks, here we are in the garden. I did not come check the squash yesterday when I got home because I crashed when I came home. I was so tired but so happy. So let's see how big of a squash I've got under here waiting on us. So hang tight right here. Right here. Squash, glorious squash. Welcome to the jungle. 3 squash today. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's go down and see if there's any beans in this thing. My green bean teepee turned out really nice. I'm very tickled with it. Very tickled. And look at my gorgeous zinnias. My big old mammoth sunflower that I've trellised to the bean trellis. Aha! Bean. Another bean, but I think I'm gonna let that one grow. Oh mercy, let's go see if we got any cherry tomatoes. Here we go through the arched trellis of beautifulness covered with beans. So, I'm gonna have to start looking for beans on these things because they're big. It's pretty awesome. Alright, let's see what kind of cherries are ripe today. Well, that one probably could go another day, but we'll take it. And we got a bunch over here. That one feels still kind of hard. Yeah. If you're not sure if it's a tomato variety that you've never grown, much like me and these black cherry tomatoes, I wasn't sure what color they would be when they were ripe. So, but if you just squeeze a tomato just a little, this one's still a little hard, but this one is getting kind of soft, and that's how you know to pick them. So let's go on to the other side and see. Whoa, the other side where there are more ripe ones. Yay! So there they are. Aren't they beautiful? So this one, I'd have to say it's probably perfect. It's perfect. I took some of these and we had to have a packed lunch for Justin Rhodes thing yesterday, and I brought the cherries that were ripe and boiled eggs from my chickens. Food from my land. Can't go to Justin Rhodes and not eat food from your land. You know, a lot of guys are saying that. All right, well I think those 3 are the only ripe cherries today, but that's all right. They are coming in like gangbusters. Look at this. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. So, yeah, that's all the tomatoes for today. Oh, beautiful sunflower. Gonna save those seeds. But yeah, that's it for the tomatoes today. I got a bunch of green on the vine, like starting to get lighter green. You know, how they do before they blush. But I don't have a slicer that's blushing yet, or a paste tomato that's blushing yet. But it won't be long, folks. It won't be long. Check these guys out. That beauty. What a beauty! Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? That one's gonna have a dent in it because it's up against that stalk. See, look at them. They're so beautiful, beautiful. Over here's a giant cluster. Look at that. Look at those bad boys. And then this one's just like at the bottom of the stem. It's encircled. It's ensconced in tomatoes. So yeah, green bean teepee. That's my green bean teepee. There's the door. So cool. Now we're gonna look and see if we see any baby beans on this bean trellis here. I can show you a pumpkin. Look, there's a big old jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, Homestead Re1 pumpkins. And yeah, it's growing under the bean trellis. Yeah. Yeah. Beans, glorious beans. There they are. Beans, we've started beans on the trellis. I'm sweating. I'm tired. Had a great day yesterday with Justin, taking care of his chickens and all that good stuff. Just wanted to let you guys know I had an awesome time, and Justin is as great in person as he is on the show. So that's it, I guess. Thanks for watching. New subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're very glad to have you here, and we will see you here next time at the Blackpack Homestead. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.